Okay, yeah, I've got I've got this going now. So thank you, everyone, if you're choosing to join us for our live watch along of WWE's Hell in the Cell 2017. I'm here with Malcolm, Gordy Lay, and Subra. And I forget your last name. I'm sorry.
It's Sharma, but you can, yeah, you can just use my first name.
Okay. Poor Chris Clark.
Like I have yet to see that reaction, to be honest. Like they're all removing their headsets.
Oh yeah.
I would love to be in a reaction with Chris Clark. I can
Oh
just
yeah.
take a dig on him.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just gonna piss him off.
Hey, never bet against my boy JTE, and unfortunately, he's so gun ho on William Bibiani.
Yeah,
Yeah. But I mean, to be honest, even I didn't see Levine beating Vivian.
Yeah, but like if you're gonna make a bet, be certain of that bet. Like I am of the Patriots.
Yeah.
Like if by some way the Patriots lose at the spectacular, I will cut my hair off, but I don't think that will happen.
Patriots is gonna go 8-0. They're just
Oh,
gonna keep winning
oh yeah, of course they're that damn great.
unless it's above the line that's facing them. If it's team action, they can. The Patriots guys are gonna win.
Oh
If
yeah,
it's above the line, it's 50-50.
oh yeah,
Because both Sam Levine and Drew McWeeny lost. So, but he's good in team matches. But we'll see.
oh yeah. I know it's just like, but also you got to remember JTE. I believe he's had 10 tag team matches or 11 now. I think it's at 11. He's had no, sorry. I believe he's had 12. He's won 11, lost one, and that was him teaming up with the Smalls. Or sorry, him teaming up with Finstock, taking on the Smalls. No, Kristen and Mark. That's his only tag team lost. That's, I don't care who you are. That's very impressive.
Yeah.
For your world famous four-time champs,
Exhale. You're looking at the Usos match, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Gentlemen, are you ready for this?
I think you're a couple seconds ahead of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either or. Oh, if you can turn that down a little bit. Yes.
Wait, one. Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We're good
Actually,
now.
I turned it off actually.
If you just because I'm pretty sure I could get a copyright strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll just use my headset then.
Okay.
I won't use the speakerphone.
Okay, there you go.
Do you like what they're wearing right now? Pink and blue.
I'm used to it seeing them. It's what they always wear, so it's kind of like Bret Hart and the Hart Foundation. You get used to it.
Yeah.
You kind of expect nothing else. The New Day apocalypse. That's not a good thing for the New Day. And
You can
hell,
see me now, right? You can
Sorry?
see me now, right?
yeah,
can see
oh
me.
yeah. Hey,
Because I've been waiting for this to
oh yeah. No worries, no worries.
Yeah. Also, I have to leave for one few seconds. It's morning here. I need to get my breakfast.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries.
Just you guys keep watching. I'll just return after a while. Okay.
Oh yeah, no worries. Unfortunately, Hell in a Cell matches aren't the same as they used to be.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you've got something that's supposedly as violent and brutal, but yet you're not allowed to bleed. Like, I get the policy
Yeah.
on it. It just
I mean,
like takes the impact away.
yeah.
Oh yeah, Malcolm, you got the Usos winning. Me and Sabra have New Day. It is tough to. It is a pick 'em though. It's hard to say who's going to win this.
Yeah.
What the hell? Kind of Kindle stick is that? That looks like a really fake scene. It's kind of like one that you would use for like Halloween decoration.
Yeah. But in a way, it fits New Day's color scheme, though. So
Yeah. Oh God, I hate it when he does this. Oh God. Yeah, it always looks like Big E kills himself every time he does that move.
yeah,
See, it's like he like spikes himself on the top of his head on the ground.
yeah.
Well, here he goes again. Ow. That sucks because like that's how you jam your neck.
Yeah.
Especially if there's not a lot of give in the cell. Oh yeah. You can definitely tell something's going to happen in the main event. Someone's falling off the cell because like look at all those footholes on the side there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know someone's going to climb up.
Someone's probably going to be Shane McMahon.
Oh yeah, of course. What the hell?
How many trombones do they have down there?
Ah, okay. Cowbell. What? A gong?
I've always known wrestling needs more cowbell.
Oh, are you at the cowbell spot or?
No, I said that a little bit later, people.
Oh,
But,
okay.
yeah.
Oh, Sizer. Holy. That was a vicious chair throw. That was scary looking. Like, oh, okay, never mind. I thought he actually, I thought Big E like the other guy frisbeed it into the guy's head. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was. Okay. Oh, what was the point of that? Ow.
Guys, you can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hear you and see
I
you.
have to turn off. Yeah. Sorry about that. Like,
No worries,
I
no
have
worries.
to turn off my. I have to turn on my camera for a while. I'll get it back on as soon as maybe before some big matches.
Okay.
I'm just gonna fix.
I think the crowd wants tables.
Mm. Ouch.
I'll say it, Malcolm. You might be winning this match,
Yeah.
but then again, you never know.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even though Kofi looks like he's like really in pain,
Yeah. Or Xavier.
there's always that. Yeah. Oh, Xavier. I don't know which New Day's competing these days. Xavier and Kofi both look alike.
Super kick party. Oh!
Did that actually hurt, or were they just acting?
And I think because of the tight constraint, probably hurt. You weren't able to protect yourself as much as you normally would.
Yeah.
So, like, you have to crumple up your body a little bit.
I think they should have, had Kofi instead of Xavier Woods.
I think Kofi's injured, though.
Was he?
Yeah. I mean, I think that'll be the only reason why Kofi's not in the match.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Look at all those candlesticks.
I know.
One of them has a rainbow design.
Oh shit! They've got another rainbow kendo stick.
Look at one. He's using the rainbow one. This is the usual mistake. They're focusing on one Uso, they forgot the other one, and the other one is just gonna attack them. Just like all of a sudden.
But it's examples like this that I love tag team wrestling, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. They're trapping him.
But I mean, he's stuck inside. He's stuck there.
Yeah. Wow.
I miss the old WWE days where they just scrape the face across the fence.
Yeah, I know. I was talking with Malcolm about that when you were gone. Yeah, Hell in a Cell
Was
match
that
is
real?
the same as what they
When they
used to be.
bleed? Because they just scraped it all across the face and
Oh
they
yeah.
just bled.
Even though I know it won't happen, but if they were to ever turn Kofi heel, there'll be a good strategy to have him do for Kofi to take all the gymnastics out.
That's the one thing I don't like. You've got the baby faces being heels right now. They're the heel double.
Yeah, exactly.
They're the heels double teaming. Oh, he's free. Okay, good.
How did he got free?
I don't know. I
Oh,
wish they would have shown
think-
that. In all honesty, they no Kofi's over there, so
Yeah.
he
The
probably
referee probably freed him.
well, it could be like he probably just like fell down and
Yeah,
basically climbed out of the bottom one.
yeah.
They took out a big guy.
Yep. That guy's happy.
I just want to ask, do they still have the Armageddon event?
No, mate.
Not
You know,
anymore.
honestly, they're bringing back a bunch of stuff just because like they need more pay-per-views. Maybe they
Yeah.
did, but they haven't had one for
Yeah,
because it's always been the TLC pay-per-view
Yeah.
in December.
yeah. As far as I know, the Armageddon one's not back, but I really want to meet whoever came up with the name Great Balls of Fire. I mean, that's the stupidest name pay-per-view.
Oh, God, yeah. God, yeah. That is like, you know, like that is probably like one of the worst names WWE could seriously come up with.
Exactly. I was like, where did it come up with all these names? I've never heard of Great Balls of Fire before, but it looks fun.
It's a Jerry Lee Lewis song. Goodness gracious,
Yeah.
Great Balls of Fire. And like, it was 100% Vince McMahon call though. Vince McMahon and Kevin Dunn.
Yeah.
And they paid for the name too, so they're going to bring it back next year. Like,
Yeah.
that's why I disagree with so much. I dislike a lot of WWE booking. It's just so uninspired.
Yeah.
That is never thought out.
Hunter just came online.
I know.
This Hell in a Cell match is awesome.
It is. This year's probably going to be the best match of the night, though, too. So,
And it's the first match with two still more to come, right? 2 or 3.
yeah. I think it was the SmackDown pay-per-view back in July, where these two fought and had the best match of the night, and they were the first match of the night, and everything else was absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Started off really strong and then fell off a cliff.
I'm just hoping like after this they just move on from the Usos if they do win, if the New
Oh,
Day
yeah.
does win. They just move on and maybe move on to the Hypos who just got their shit together. Maybe, but we don't know.
Yeah, I mean, well, I don't know. I mean, if the Hype Bros will break out, but they're not really doing anything with either of them match anyway. So
The candlestick really does hurt, right? Because like they've shown it like it
It
makes people
all
bleed.
depends. It all depends on A, what condition the candlestick's in, and where you
Yeah.
get hit. Like if you remember back in like 2003 at the Royal Rumble, I think it was Tommy Dreamer just cracked Chris Jericho right in the middle of the forehead, and Chris Jericho got a massive goose egg that was like probably like this big. It was huge.
I didn't remember that one.
Yeah. Like, oh my god. And that happened early on in the match, and Chris Jericho was one of the last guys in the Rumble too. It's just like Jesus. That was also the one where Chris Nowinski pretty much got the final concussion that really ended his career. Because Edge and Jericho went for a double drop kick on him, and I think it was Edge hit first, and then as he was already on the ground, Mysterio jumped off too, and his foot just grinded the hell out of his nose. If you remember, he had the whole face mask thing.
Yeah.
And that was just like that pretty much ended his wrestling career.
Who? Rey Mysterio?
Oh, Chris Nowinski.
I don't know that one, to be honest.
Oh, he's the guy right now. He heads up the concussion program, but he was also in the first season of Tough Enough.
Never heard.
Like he was a Harvard graduate.
Yeah. But it's good that he's doing that right now.
Oh yeah. Like if you remember that movie Concussion, that doctor gets a lot of the credit, but Chris Nowinski should get more credit than that doctor gets for his work on concussions. It's like they're both part of the same organization, but they just decided to focus on trying to destroy the NFL. What tag team did the Usos steal that from? That high flying move that they just did. The double splash. Malcolm, you should know this. A double splash they do off the top rope. Hint, it was called the Event Omega.
Oh, Hardy Boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Because, I stopped watching WWE after Kane was unmasked. I was like, okay, I'm done with this shit.
Oh, yeah, that was terrible. And back in 2003, that was absolutely terrible.
And guess what? I rewatched that thing. Like after I started watching WWE again, I just want to see that again, just to grind my gears.
Crap! I didn't mean it. Oh no, it's not too good.
Uso just won.
Yeah. Oh no, that means Malcolm got it right. Damn you, Malcolm.
Did they just happen to you? I mean, in your, I think I'm early or you're late. I don't know.
I think you're a little bit early, just because like you're actually watching it live,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, but it just
okay, so basically
5-time champion now.
that's 2 points for Malcolm, 1 for me and Subra.
Wait, we're counting points? Oh shit! I might need to change some. No, I'm
I think I thought we were just doing this for prosperity.
yeah.
which means more than likely it's going to be New Day versus Usos at the next SmackDown pay-per-view.
Yeah, probably. I guess it's guaranteed. They fight at a pay-per-view, the title's going to change hands.
Mm.
But damn, that was
Unless the
holy shit, that was
unless
like
the Usos make it come up. Yeah.
Do you think this is the end of the New Day?
no.
But this is the end of the storyline, I think.
Probably. But then again, like who else? What other tag teams are on SmackDown?
They could just
Well, you've got Gable and Benjamin, you've got Hype Bros.
Yeah,
and
like,
the Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin team.
out of all those guys, like who do you think can actually challenge for them and be actually worthy contenders for the titles?
I think Gable and Benjamin
Yeah,
could.
that one.
Yeah. I think they need
Because
to be more.
yeah, well, that's true. I mean, we'll probably find out on SmackDown, but Usos could easily make a stipulation like either you can't face us unless we're not the champions anymore, something like that. Like what always seems having to stop a feud. It's one of those things that I don't like about WWE matches. Like quite often, it's the one feud the whole year. Because it just keeps flip-flopping.
Yeah, I know. WWE flip-flops their titles too much, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how many of you guys are getting this game? 2K18.
Yeah, the WWE games have been. There's nothing new, and they're glitchy as hell.
Mm. I mean, I'm getting them because it's one of those things I've always loved playing them.
I know. I came here just.
I mean,
I just hope there's a massive, like the games are glitchy, and also there's nothing new, and every year they subtract from the previous game, except for like the roster size.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah, I mean, like this one is the biggest roster out of all of them.
Yeah. And it's just like also like they need to get rid of like having just because they're wearing a different outfit doesn't mean they're a different character.
That's still the same. Like,
Yeah.
Like especially like how like there's Triple H, there's 1998 Triple H, there's 2004. Instead of using that to take up roster space, you can just put them in one character. And if you do universe mode, then you're not worrying about having like 5 different Triple H versions or Undertaker or Rock or whatever. And you could just have them, especially when it comes to like the title histories and all that. Your top 10 is filled with 7 Triple H's.
Yeah.
But
yeah, but I mean, but with this one, I think they've not counted all the alternate versions of superstars, and like even without them, it's still 170
No, I know.
superstars all up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the one match I'm going to do just for fun is do a simulated match of Finn Balor and his demon, because they've separated them this year.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you gotta feel bad for Finn Balor this year.
Yeah.
He's just being put on the sidelines. He has such potential.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because
And every time he did the entrance, do you guys do the entrance with him? Like, with the.
I know. It's just like it's straight up. It's just like, okay. In all honesty, your career goes in a downward spiral if you feud with Bray Wyatt. Nothing comes out of a feud with Bray Wyatt.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he was supposed, when he got injured, after winning the Universal title, he was supposed, when he came back, he was supposed to get the next shot at it.
Yeah,
but I don't think that's happened.
Like, oh god, like just like, especially with how the year started with Bray Wyatt, with the stuff with Randy Orton, like, oh god, like that stuff was terrible. The stuff going on with Bray Wyatt and Finn Balor talking about face paint or man versus man, it's just like, what? You've got Finn Balor, and this is what you.
They're gonna do like a demon thing, like a.
Yeah. And it also comes back to like, it's not just like the WWE games that are like, okay, these are completely different people. It's the WWE creative that goes, oh yeah, these are completely different people. And if you remember with Kane, there was Demon Kane, and then there was Kane. Just like they treat them as two separate people, but everyone knows they're the same person, just one with a mask, one without a mask.
But you never know. When Kane was masked, I heard people saying that sometimes it's not actually. It's not. Sometimes it's Glenn Jacobs. Sometimes it's someone else.
No, it was always Glenn Jacobs. You can always tell, especially with the fact that they tried doing the fake Kane back in like 2005.
Yeah, I remember that one
with Luke Gallows. Luke Gallows was the fake Kane, and they gave him they literally gave him one of Kane's old outfits, and it didn't fit him. And oh my, like he was too tall for the outfit, so he was stretching and ripping the outfit for the couple of appearances. Like you could just see these.
I actually miss the old outfit.
Oh yeah, I know. I hear you.
I even have the action figure. If you can see, I'll show it. That's here.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But I lost the mask. Like I used to have the mask, but I lost it. So it's basically have a Kane with a burn face.
Hey, they're not. You gotta remember, they're not real burns. They're psychological burns.
They've just announced that they're doing a Zack Ryder Funko Pop.
Of course, a Zack Ryder Funko Pop.
Never heard that one.
You know how many people are going to buy that?
Yeah,
2 people, Zack Ryder and his best friend Kurt Hawkins.
Do you see Kurt Hawkins getting that beating by Braun Strowman?
Oh yeah, no.
I feel sorry for him. He's just running away. Like when he heard that theme song by Braun Strowman, oh, and he just like no way.
Hey, you know who's really happy he's Indian right now? That he's got some Indian descent? Jinder Mahal. He was brought in to be in the exact same position as Kurt Hawkins last year. Like they just brought him in to fill a roster spot and to be a jobber. But then WWE goes, "Oh, you're Indian. Yeah, we can make money. We'll attempt to make money off you."
Yeah. They basically send him to India and make him meet all the movie stars over there,
Yeah,
and he got famous for it. Like he's all over the news. Like people think that he's actually Indian. If you see the highlights for him, like versus Randy Orton after he won the title, you can see some highlights from the Indian community where they had the Indian news channels
yeah.
broadcasting him as the new champion. He's from India, all that. But then I showed my mom. I asked her like, can you tell if he actually speaks actual Punjabi? And she watches how he speaks. She said, no, that's not how you speak.
In all honesty, everyone who's ignorant of like the knowledge and the dialect,
Exactly. I know. Not everybody
can't
will
tell the
look it up.
difference. But if you can tell the difference, then you know it's a joke.
Yeah.
Like, unfortunate, and part of my ignorance too, when it comes to Maserat or Mahal, whatever he calls himself. Like before him, my only experience is in the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and that guy was pretty cool. Like that was a good guy.
Yeah.
But like, is it supposed to be a bad guy that he keeps calling himself? The Maharaja. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be a bad thing or a good thing?
I'm not sure, man.
Okay.
They just made all these things up. Like,
Okay, yeah, because like before him, my only experience comes to Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom.
Yeah.
So and that was a good guy, but then you got General Hall, who's a bad guy. So I don't know.
The villain in Temple of Doom was actually good.
Yeah, because like it was the little kid. He was the little kid in Temple of Doom. But he was just.
No, I'm talking about Kalima, the villain.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Kalima. That actor actually, sadly he passed away like due to cancer.
Oh.
He found out he found out that he had cancer and he had several months to live. So he just kept it to himself.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And people only found out after he passed away. So yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah. But that is a classic scene though. Kalima.
Yeah.
I got your heart. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of Temple of Doom, but like that's just like one of my favorite scenes though.
That's the only movie I can relate to my to India.
Yeah.
And that was like before Slumdog Millionaire, and then Slumdog Millionaire came, then yeah, everything changed.
It's not that good to have this match going on this long.
Yeah.
Like after the last one, like the last match was really good, a good long match. This is just Randy Orton doing his
set of feud. That's it.
Yeah, just Randy Orton and being involved with rest holds. It's a way to. I don't know why WWE likes bringing. Okay, we want to raise the crowd up, and then we need to bring them down. It's like no, keep the atmosphere up, keep the fans involved, keep the fans excited, and you'll have
the fans love Randy Orton. They just want to see him fight.
Yeah, but like if you're going to have a long Randy Orton match, you're going to have lots of rest holds.
Does that actually hurt when he did that on the fence?
Yeah. It's all about how you land on it, but still, like, no matter what, you're still going to feel it.
Yeah.
Just because, like, it's just like, okay, you're going up, you're coming down, but you're only a small part of your back is going to actually hit something.
Yeah.
So it's a little jarring right there, but it just sucks so much that they had to break up Rusev and Lana. And now, like Rusev used to be such a big deal, and now he's nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they broke
but then
them up.
again,
They broke them up so Lana can have a really crappy women's title feud where she'd get destroyed, and then start a lesbian relationship with Tamina.
I never heard that one.
Well, the last time I've heard anything about Tamina and Lana, they were completely like so into each other. Like, oh, you complete me. I can. We're the yin and yang. My strengths are your weaknesses. Your weaknesses are my
yeah.
strengths. Like,
Did you see that makeover?
I can teach you to be Ravison.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, like you can so tell WWE started a lesbian relationship with those two.
And Lana, I can tell she's not actually Russian.
Oh,
From her
God.
accent, basically
She's
like a
from
fake
Texas, I
Russian.
believe.
Huh? What?
I'm pretty sure she's from Texas.
Yeah. Who knows?
No, but the whole Lana Rusev, they made a really good team. Then, out of nowhere, they decided to break them up.
yeah,
Especially after the last time they broke them up with the whole Dolph Ziggler, I think Tyler Breeze, and the Summer Rae stuff.
oh yeah, no, thank.
That stuff was god awful.
Why do I get a feeling that Rusev might win this?
That would suck.
Yeah. Look at him. He's gonna pin him now.
Okay. Oh, sweet. We're JTH wants to. Jeremy Hastings wants to get in on this watch along.
Get him in. Get him in.
Oh yeah, without a doubt. I just gotta. Actually, no. I still have the link copied.
Okay. Yeah. Do you like that part when he said Rusev Pachka?
Oh yeah, no. It's age something to get the crowd involved,
Yeah.
and especially after like I think this match has been going on for like nearly 12, 13 minutes. So like this match has been going on forever.
Yeah,
Ooh, we got a viewer. I think that may have been JTH. Yeah, JTH. What up? What up? Jerry? Are you watching the Hell in a Cell?
I just remembered that it was on. Shows how invested I am.
Oh, I know. I hear you. In all honesty, so far probably the best match of the night was the tag team title match.
Yeah.
But in all honesty, there's probably a couple more good ones on here. We're at the Rusev Randy Orton match, so it's pretty boring.
They just I think what they're doing is just preparing for the next match, like getting those people ready. Because the next match, I think it's Jinder Mahal and Shinsuke Nakamura.
No, I think it actually might be Sigos and Bobby Roode.
Oh.
Yeah. So I don't think they'll have Jinder and Nakamura this early on because it's a title match.
Yeah, and I think it'll be Jinder and Nakamura, and then the women's title match, and then the Kevin Owens Shane for the final three. That's how WWE usually does it. Yeah, so Jeremy, if you get a chance, if you want to watch live, that's where we are.
Alrighty.
If you can, just try to keep the volume down.
I got my headphones
Right
on,
on.
so
Okay, cool. And there's Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
one
we
picked
got it
him.
right.
Malcolm's still in the lead. And we're
got
just
good
Put
predictions.
JTH also in the
we were just having friendly predictions. If you want to get involved, Jeremy, if there's still the Bobby Roode Dolph Ziggler match. Who do you think's going to win that?
I would win that. I mean,
Yeah. So you're going with Bobby Roode then?
yeah.
Okay. And then the women's title match, Charlotte versus Natalia. Me and Malcolm have Charlotte.
I'll go Charlotte there.
Okay. Sabra, you're all by yourself with Natalia.
I just have a feeling, man. They won't give Charlotte that easy.
Oh yeah, and also that AJ Baron Corbin match has been made a triple threat match with Ty Dillinger being involved.
So Ty Dillinger's got to eat the pin.
More. That's what I'm thinking too, but I'm going with my heart because I'm friends with him, so I've got to root for him. So Sabra has AJ. Me and Malcolm have Ty.
I'm going Corbin.
Really? Oh. Okay. And then Jinder Mahal and Nakamura.
I think for the sake of humanity, I think Nakamura needs to win, but
Yeah.
won't happen.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I'll go with my heart. I'll pick
Did that
Shinsuke.
Oh, really? Sabra is the only one picking Jinder. And
Obviously.
he's probably going to be the only one to get the points. Okay, and then Kevin Owens, Shane McMahon. We've all got Kevin. No one's got Shane McMahon.
Screw up. I'll go Shane.
Oh. Let's not watch this commercial, by the way. I don't know why WWE likes doing terrible KFC commercials.
And who is that in the chicken outfit? Is that Sammy James?
Who would promote any sponsors while they're watching a show?
I know.
Is that Sami Zayn?
Well, no, it's just like these are terrible, terrible commercials, though. And don't make your super. Like honestly, why would you put the Colonel in the wrestling game?
Who knows? He could win matches. He could win titles. We can never judge, man.
Oh God. Hey, you remember when
Mark missed the joke. I was like, who would sponsor anything while they're watching the show while I casually eat Doritos?
Yeah. I know, but it's also like you think KFC learned when they had Enzo Amore effing a chicken or talking about effing a chicken breast. He was going to take a chicken breast out on a date and hoping to get lucky with it. Okay, so it's obviously the triple threat match right now.
Yeah.
Ty Dillinger beat Baron Corbin on SmackDown. Damn.
And that's how it happened. Like, you can see earlier tonight.
He won on SmackDown, so that means he's more than likely eating the pinfall. Guaranteed. Damn it. And this year's embarrassing.
Ten. I think I'm ahead than you guys, right?
So, yeah, probably just a little bit because you're watching a live stream. Jeremy might be caught up with you. Me and Malcolm. Malcolm, if you can, do you want to hit live so we can be caught up pretty much?
Yeah.
I guess like I'm only like 5 seconds behind. Come on, Ty, please win. Come on, Ronnie.
That was really funny. 10, yes, 10, yes, 10, yes, 10, yes.
I hope they take Baron Corbin out really early and just have AJ and Ty Dillinger have like a good 10-minute match.
That outfit sucks, man. Look at that outfit. What is he wearing? Is it like a...
Who knows? He debuted it at one of the takeover events and stuck with it.
He looks like a vampire on Magic Mike.
Hey, Funaki! Yamaguchi-san. I chopped up the PP. Oh. Doing some paddle prod. Oh. Oh no, I guess he only does it for TV. Prod, guy from Montreal that does a lot of the Montreal books on wrestling. He was just hired on as the French announcer, but I guess that's just for, I guess maybe TSN here in Canada. What the hell is this? Did he get new music?
I really love this team. You like his team from Baron Corbin?
I'm sorry, it's so hard to take Baron Corbin seriously. Here we go.
This is gonna be an awesome match.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
As long as Baron Corbin stays out of most of it, it'll be really good. Like, this is exactly what I want to see Ty Dillinger have. hopefully a good showcase match against AJ. Hopefully people backstage will get behind him. Here's a little trivia for him. When Ty Dillinger was lost in WWE before now, what name did he use?
He was part of a faction. That's all I remember.
Not really.
But I remember I remember his face, but he was someone else. I forgot his name.
He was part of the ECW brand at the time.
I didn't know.
He was kind of a the new wrestler initiative or something like that Teddy Long did, but Sean Spears. Or no, sorry. I think that was his local wrestling name, Gavin Spears. Gavin Spears. I'm pretty sure that was his ECW name.
Never
Yeah,
heard.
does. Sean Spears is his local name. But like, his real name's Ron.
I mean, I think I remember seeing an episode of ECW with him in it, but I wouldn't remember him though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. Like his real name's Ronnie Armelli. Sorry.
I think AJ is the shortest of them all, right?
Yeah, probably. Oh yeah, no.
Christian is watching Chris Clark apologize.
Yeah.
How long did that take? 2 hours?
I think it's still going.
He started it an hour ago.
Because it only just started about the same time as this.
He started what?
Doing his public apology.
Is apologizing to the people from above the line.
Why?
Again.
Because like, he originally made a post saying that if Bibiani didn't make it to the finals, that he'd apologize to the first 1,000 members of the MTS Facebook group. But I guess he was like, okay, that's too many. So he's going to do it to the Above the Line Facebook group.
Oh
if you're going to make a bet, make sure it's a good bet that you know you're going to win.
Maybe.
Like hell, like I said, JTE and Jeff Snyder are going to defend the belt, so I'm keeping my hair. And it's just like he made a bet saying that Bibiani would make it to the finals, and he was out in the first round.
Well, for all intents and purposes, he should have.
It's hard to overestimate Bibiani, just because like he's had including tag matches, he's only won like 2 or 3 matches this year, and he's lost like just as much, if not more.
Yeah.
In his defense, when I saw him get that Festival Darlings category, my jaw hit the floor. I didn't know what the hell that category was.
I know.
Darlings meaning like whichever movies were favorites during festivals.
Yeah,
that's what I think. Maybe
did you see the hashtag that I made right after that match?
I think so. Yes. Yeah.
I didn't see. What was it?
Hashtag boycott festival, whatever the hell that category was.
Yes.
that's probably going to become the new scores and soundtracks now. That's going to trip
Well,
people up.
like in all honesty, like complain about it because like you'll get it treated like Bond was. They got rid of Bond
Yeah.
so quickly because 5 people complained about it.
I think Brian Chandler was just being salty about it. Brian Chandler and who else? Rachel Cushing. Both of them had problems with it.
Yeah, but it's just like, okay.
Well, that's the thing. They got rid of it because the players complained. It didn't have anything to do with what the fans said.
Exactly. They should think about the fans. Think about us.
In all honesty, there was just this, like, I'm pretty sure there was just as much people complaining as there was people who were for it, though.
Yeah. I mean, I think James Bond might make it onto the like actual Schmodown reel. Like,
it really should.
I think he wants to play it that's not in a geekdom.
You really should, because it including the non-Eon movies, you've got 27 different James Bond movies.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the reason why people complain. They don't want to go out of their way to watch 25 movies.
Yeah, but that goes with any other category, though, too. How many movies?
I've seen all 25, to be honest.
I'll tolerate Back to the Future. It's only 3 movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It comes down to, like, what about action adventure? How many movies are in that category?
But, I mean, they put out that poll, and they were like, 600 people, and the majority rid of it. But how many people actually watch the matches? Like 75,000 people?
Oh, yeah. Like, you know, honestly, like, I think, they have categories like Denzel Washington or Sandra Bullock and all that shit. That just, like, if you want to be anywhere decent in those categories, you got to watch their movies. But if you don't really care about the category, then you don't really have to watch the movies. Treat James Bond the same way. Like, in all honesty, like there's 27 movies. It deserves its own category, especially in inner geekdom.
And some people think that if James Bond is also part of geekdom, then Mission Impossible and all the spy movies should also be in the geekdom. But I don't see it that way.
Well, also part of it being inner geekdom too is also having like some sort of cultural effect. I don't think Mission Impossible has any sort of cultural effect.
Yeah, it did not.
Like James Bond actually does. Like it branches out so far into different categories. It branches off into there's the books, there's the video games, there's the movies. There's a bunch of stuff that you could go hardcore into and become a big time like hardcore fan of. Like Jesus Christ, like how many people got upset when Daniel Craig was first cast? You can't tell me that you did not go geeky. People did not go geeky over that. Oh my God, James Bond has blonde hair. You know how many people had a geek freak out over that? I'll definitely defend that James Bond is geeky. It's just like it can be like kind of like a cool, suave, geeky, like sophisticated and all that shit.
That must be the only reason why Indiana Jones is an inner geekdom category for how much everybody freaked out over Crystal Skull.
Well, to a point, yeah. Just like, but.
And by the way, I enjoy Crystal Skull.
Don't get me wrong, Crystal Skull was bad, but like when I finally fully watched it, like because I stopped when I looked back in 2006, I watched it for the first time, and I think I walked out halfway through. But just like I actually like a couple months ago went back and fully watched it. It's
Come on, man. It's Indiana Jones with aliens in it.
yeah, it's pretty bad actually. And now that I'm really thinking about it, yeah, no, it's really it's hard. It is hard to defend it.
Well, I
Especially
mean, aliens. The alien things is weird, but
the nuclear bomb proof fridge. I know, but it's also like
yeah. But somebody told me about this one time when it came to Crystal Skull. He was like, "Yeah, the alien things is weird, but how is that any different from the power of God in Last
Yeah.
Crusade?"
oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Not just that, also the first one where all the faces melted. How is that different?
I think you can
Supernatural.
look. I think you can look past the power of God in the Last Crusade just because of the good story and the actual character development.
Yeah, I said the point, which is why I didn't make the phone.
Yeah, but the thing, people complained about the supernatural stuff in Crystal Skull. I'm like, but every single Indiana Jones movie
Oh
had
God!
that. Every single one
Oh
of them.
yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Temple of Doom also had supernatural thing.
Malcolm, what time is it over there for you?
What?
It's 2:15 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. So it's not that bad for you then.
If you want to know, I'm much earlier. It's 8 a.m. right now.
Yeah.
8:10 a.m.
Nice.
And I have to be in work in like half an hour.
Okay. Yeah, no, like
So
no,
yeah, after this match, I'm just gonna bounce.
Okay.
At least we have Jeremy to replace me.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, it was nice having you.
Rejoice for JTH.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
By the way, I want my title back. Step 1 complete today.
I was shocked today. You didn't know the D'Lo Brown question.
I honestly thought it was Ahmed Johnson coming back because he returned for 2 times, and I thought he survived. When he kicked, when Farouk kicked everyone out. I know he kicked out the white guys.
AJ's definitely gonna win this unless Tiger Dillinger just steals at the last moment because he's nowhere to be found right now.
He's right there now. He's coming.
No, he's on the floor. He's not on the ring.
No, he is now.
Yeah, there. Now he is.
Oh, what a knee! Yeah, as soon as this match is over, I'm going to quickly pop out for a smoke. And I'll be right back in like 3 minutes.
That must have hurt.
What? The 10 punches?
What?
The 10 punches in the corner?
No, I mean. Oh, I think you're early now. I'm a bit late. Now I got the 10 punches.
Yeah, I'm at the high back body drop on AJ.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that part must have hurt.
Ty's got AJ in the corner now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting the 10 punches now.
Okay. I'll give it like 15 more seconds before I hit pause. Start, sorry.
He almost got it.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's just setup, not really his finisher.
Yeah.
The tiebreaker, aka Hiroshi Grossi, is his finisher.
I don't get that signature. Pulling down his shin guard.
It exposes to his knee bone. Oh no. Okay, good. Oh no. Okay, yes, he got out of it.
Tap out. Come
Oh.
on, tap out.
No, not the calf killer.
Tap out. The calf
Oh,
crusher.
come on,
Tap
Ty.
Tap out.
Oh,
He's gonna tap out.
Ty.
Oh!
Ty.
You
Where's
son of a-
Corbin? Here's Corbin. Good job. Hey, that's the first time I've ever said that about Baron Corbin. Ooh.
I gotta say that blue-pink rope design doesn't look great. Looks like a bunch of cotton candy.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it's for the Warrior. The Warrior was such an awesome person.
Hmm.
The
And
Warrior-
Dolph Ziggler parodied him.
Sorry?
Dolph Ziggler, he parodied the Warrior.
Oh yeah, no, but like, no. If you know anything about the Ultimate Warrior, I would not be surprised if he was for breast cancer. He was a horrible person. Let's just say that. He was. He was like a massive bigot. And now WWE's rewriting the history on him.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
There you go. The signature move.
Yes.
Oh God. Come on.
Nominal forearm. Tree slam. Oh, did he do that on his knee?
2 counts.
Yes. Come on, Ty. Ty.
Yeah, sometimes I think they whispered something to each other when they're close to each other, right?
Oh yeah, of course.
But how do they hear each other? That's the thing.
Right? It's also you also get the referee's help too.
Oh.
The referee, trust me, nowadays most of the match are extremely scripted out,
Yeah.
which sucks. Call it in the ring. Feed off the crowd. That's when you know you're actually really good at what you can do. Granted, Ty Dillinger and AJ Styles probably can still do that pretty good. Baron Corbin, because all he's known is the WWE training. I would be very surprised if you ever see him, if he has a match that's called in the ring. Yes, 1, 2. Oh, damn it.
AJ accidentally pushed Tyler into a submission.
Yeah. Oh my god, I was actually really excited for that. I was like, okay, that's the kind of finish that you WWE could possibly do.
It's not gonna happen for Ty, man. It's gonna happen maybe like when he demands a rematch. But Corbin is after this. Corbin is out of it for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's gonna be between. It's just gonna be between Ty and EG.
Oh, come on, Ty. I just hope Baron Corbin doesn't sneak a pinfall out. Oh no, okay. Okay, good. Hey, what happened to Ty there? He just fell. Did someone hit him? Come on, Ty, sneak in, sneak in, sneak in. Yes. Okay, good, good, good. Ooh. Yes. Come on.
The phenomenal poem. Come on.
No. No. Oh no. Oh no. 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 Oh god damn it, Jeremy.
It happened right over here, like 2 seconds before you reacted. I guess Malcolm got the point, right?
No, Jeremy did. Me and Malcolm picked Ty, you picked HA, Jeremy picked Baron. Damn it. So I'm still at 2 points because I got Randy Orton.
All right, guys. I think I have to bounce.
Okay, take care. Have a fun day at work.
Alrighty.
All right, thank you. And at least you have Jeremy to replace me. Bye, guys.
Malcolm's got He's got 3. God damn it. Oh no, Malcolm got that one wrong. Go.
Go ahead and run down all the other matches that happened. Let's see if I can get one every match.
Okay. U.S. tag team. The tag team title match. Usos versus New Day.
I'm going to say Usos.
Okay, that's correct. Randy Orton, Rusev. Which you probably
Orton won that one.
Yeah, and then there's the pre-show match: Hype Bros versus Shelton Benjamin and Chad Gable.
I go Gable and Benjamin.
Yep. I don't give you 2. And Shibra. Yeah. Okay. I'll be right back.
like this. It's all me now.
Still hard seeing that match from WrestleMania 24.
Yeah.
I mean, I was there. I saw that match, and I was pissed off when he started wrestling again.
Wow, they're doing this match now.
Yeah.
Well, I guess they're probably saving.
The
I wonder if
Ziggler match as a break between the title match and the Hell in a Cell match.
that's what I'm thinking too. But like,
Because I mean, you've always got to have that bathroom break match in between main events.
yeah, I just thought the women's match would be the buffer. They always do that.
Mm. Yeah, it's one thing I've noticed. Like the women's match seems to be becoming more high profile now that they've taken like the diva name out of it.
To a point, they're still most of the time they're still 13-year-olds, or at least act like 13-year-olds.
True.
And they don't even act like they're in high school. It's actually quite sad the way a lot of their women act. Like the whole Emma Alexa Bliss with Mickey James. Mickey James is 38. And they keep calling her like an old decrepit woman.
Yeah.
Okay, this is at a pay-per-view, so I think Charlotte's probably going to win this match. If it was TV, I bet the house that she'd lose.
Yeah. Because she still hasn't lost at a pay-per-view, has she?
No, I'm pretty sure she has, but like last
Because I
year,
think that.
like
Yeah. Because I think when she lost the title to Bailey, that was on TV.
probably like last year, she'd win a pay-per-view, she'd win the title, and then lose it to Sasha Banks. Like, I think they're both like 7-time women's champion on Raw for the amount of time that they in the year that they won and lost to each other. And as unfortunate as this is, WWE's done a great job of making me not give a damn about Natalia. I think it really started when they made her the farter.
Oh, don't even start with that.
That's when I've completely lost all interest in her, though.
Yeah, I wish I could have gone to see WWE live when it was in New Zealand recently, but
Yeah.
didn't have money to go.
In all honesty, going to a house show doesn't interest me at all. Just because
Yeah.
on the main roster, nothing really happens, and it's just you get a lot of basic matches on at the events.
Yeah.
Like about a month ago, I went to an NXT show here in around in Toronto, and my God, that it kicked ass. Like, it was the best WWE product that I've seen live in a long ass time.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, we're here in London, Ontario. There's just a lot of house shows. Like the last,
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember
I
what the
mean,
last house show I went to.
yeah,
It's been a while.
I mean, it's
like back in 2004, like I was at the Raw TV taping where Evolution turned on Randy Orton. I was like right in the corner of the entrance aisle and the side there, where met like right there. It was awesome.
I think literally the last house show I went to, Miz was the WWE champion.
Oh God. Yeah, last year, a buddy from work talked me into going to one of the house shows here in London, and unfortunately, it was like one of his first times actually seeing WWE live, so he wanted to get sit up close. But that's like the worst place to sit at a WWE house show because you can't see anything unless you're tall. Because like you're literally at eye level with the apron if you're sitting down. Which sucks because like you could, well, people spend a good amount of money for 4 seats, but you can't see anything.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing with live events is like whenever they have a title match, it's like you just know the champion's always going to win that one because it's very rare for a title to change hands at a live event.
Oh yeah, the last one.
Well, the good thing about it is they stay a little bit more out of character. Like they act a little bit more casual during a house show.
Oh yeah.
Like one time, Charles Robinson was coming out of the ring, and I actually screamed out "Little Nate's" to him, and he actually winked to me.
Oh yeah, no. I've had a good amount of friendly chats with Little Nate. I used to always talk with him when they come to town. Like Charles Robinson, super nice. Rico Constantino, the guy with the sideburns. Like, that guy was a super nice guy. Like, always fun to chat with. Matt Striker's a dick. I'll say that. Literally tried. He was just he was like at the parking lot. He'd come around, acknowledge people, and just blow them off. Like, Jesus Christ! Like you're just doing this. This year was at a time when he was an announcer, and a babyface announcer. So it's not like you're doing it to try to get people to boo you, but like you literally just walk around people who are waiting by the barricade in the parking lot, and just like completely like just blowing everyone off.
I remember one time I was at a house show, and Batista showed up late for the show, and he actually drove his own car and almost ran over somebody in the parking lot because he was driving so fast.
Oh yeah.
Actually, I was wrong. I forgot one. The last one I actually went to was a year after Miz. That was when Sheamus was the world champion. Trying to remember what year that was. Was that 2011?
Yeah, I think it was 2011.
God, it's hard to believe it's already been that long. I don't care what people say. I thought babyface Sheamus was awesome.
Sheamus O'Shaughnessy. That's a good trivia category that I should come up with. After WWE drops a part of their name, what was their names used to be?
Sheamus O'Shaughnessy.
Yep. There's Cesaro. There's Big E. There's Rusev.
It's actually kind of cool seeing all those guys when they're still in the developmental leagues. You don't know anything about them. I saw Sheamus when he was still in FCW. He had a match with Tyler Rex.
Tyler Rex. You know C.J. Parker before C.J. Parker was C.J. Parker?
That's a lot of C.J. Parkers.
There's that big guy in yellow at the back there doing the chops with them. I just saw me standing up and just going like this.
Oh, yeah, I just saw.
Sure, am I still ahead of you guys? Pause it for 2 seconds.
You're a couple seconds.
Okay. Should be good now.
It looks like he's wearing one of those yellow CM Punk shirts.
Yeah. It's extremely bright and like neon. Not neon, but just really bright.
Yeah, he looks like wearing SpongeBob yellow.
Yeah.
That's just silly psychology. Why don't you just power bomb her and then just put her in the sharpshooter?
Yeah, I know.
Like, that doesn't make any sense.
It's also just like, oh my god, just like Natalia makes a terrible heel. You can't. She does not pull off the heel like facials or anything like that. Like after that power bomb and she get kicked out of the pin, she had the huge smile on her face. And then of course, Charlotte going for the figure eight with a bad knee. That's stupid. You know you're going to try to go to the top rope for a moonsault. Like it is something you're known for, but it's not like something you need to do in your match if you got a really bum leg. But in all honesty, it's so easy to have the referee break the count. You gotta do the simplest things. Huh. Well, Charlotte did win that match. We all got that correct except for Silveroth.
After all that.
I know. I hate it when matches go so long, and then okay, stupid little count out match. Or sorry, disqualification. You make a crappy heel. Stop trying to be a heel, please. Well, that wasn't an eventful finish. It's just when it's not good to be wearing skimpy booty shorts. You can't really sell the actual discoloring or anything in your leg after like 15 minutes. Especially working on it that long, her knee would be swelling up a little bit. I'm really glad I've stopped watching a lot of this like original contact on the WWE Network. That stuff looks so terrible.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, the only thing I really care about having the network now is the fact that for the old stuff, there's some good world class. Hopefully, they can get access to the Memphis stuff. That'd be awesome. Who's that bald guy? Anyone know? That was standing with Renee.
Couldn't tell you.
I just also realized this. I have the volume down pretty low. I don't really hear the announcers. That's really one of the best things about doing this watch along. I don't really have to hear the announcers.
Yeah.
Usually, I put on like a pay-per-view or something. 5 minutes later, I'm completely fed up with the announcers, and I turn it off. Are we going to finally find out who attacked them? In all honesty, the best thing about the Fashion Files is the Ascension. or have they just given up on that? Okay, that's pretty funny. Ah, Raven! Yeah! Okay, I got a pop for Raven.
Nice harp solo.
Oh shit, it's the Ascension. Please, I just want to find out who's debuting and that attacked them. We were supposed to find that out a long time ago. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny, but it's just like get on with it. In all honesty, like this has been going on since.
I mean, I can't remember the last time Brazangos actually had a match.
I actually think it was a tag team match. I think it was a tag team match at the May pay-per-view. No, they had a match against the Ascension at one of the kickoffs. Oh yeah, they are doing this match next. I have no idea why this match is not a Hell in a Cell match.
Who knows?
You know, honestly, with a match that involves so much interfering at the Hell in a Cell special event or pay per view, if you will, and they're not in it. Just wondering, when it comes to the main event, Kevin Owens, Shane McMahon, who do you think is going off the cell? Who's going to take the plunge?
Shane McMahon.
I just think it's a little too obvious that everyone thinks and knows it's going to be Shane McMahon. I just got to wonder if they're going to do Kevin Owens. I think it's all about guaranteed that someone's falling off it, but
yeah,
I just think that they might try to swerve us and make it Kevin Owens. Damn it, copyright. Gotta be careful about this music. I love humming it, but I don't want to do it live on here because of the damn copyright.
Like, you can't hum a theme based on copyright claim?
I don't know. I'd assume that maybe I'm assuming in that part, but like, in all honesty, I don't know.
Hey, I think it's fair use. I think you can hum at least 30 seconds of it without a copyright claim.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too, but like, I want to continue it too after it's done. I love his theme music though. Like they honestly should hire a violin player at every big event or like pay per view that Shinsuke is on, and just do that for him. I know WWE's got a massive hard on for India, but come on. Give the belt to Nakamura.
I hope that drawability for India was worth it as SmackDown's attendance dwindles down to 10 people.
Yeah, I know. That and the ratings and the pay-per-views, like Nakamura hasn't had one good match since becoming champion, or even before then. Like this SummerSlam match with Nakamura, that was like Nakamura's worst match he's ever had, at least in the last 10 years. I think his worst match was against Brock Lesnar back in like 2006.
Which is bad because I thought his match with Baron Corbin was pretty shitty too.
Yeah, they know it was, but like in all honesty, like actually the Brock Lesnar match wasn't that bad. In all honesty, like his worst matches were Baron Corbin. That match absolutely sucked. I agree. Jinder Mahal from SummerSlam, which the finish just completely left you flat. And he had a match against Daniel Gracie in Japan. And that was just because Daniel Gracie's just a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. He was trying his hand at pro wrestling. I know WWE wants likes to go, oh, Jinder Mahal is very popular in India, which Sabra says that there's people that talk about him, but he's not that wrestling's not that popular at all in India. And it's also, would he be any more popular in India than Brock Lesnar is, or Randy Orton, John Cena, and like those are the top guys in India, and they're not even Indian. And also, like, you've got him. How much, in all honesty, how much more popular would he be if he was a babyface? If he was a babyface, like you wouldn't have to be doing this racist stuff, and he could be someone that the Indians are proud of.
Exactly.
Like, it just WWE doesn't know how to create a babyface. Oh, you're foreign? Oh, you're automatically a heel. Why would people like you? And hell, you just make the people in India look bad.
Mm.
And I'll tell you who could have been the next top babyface if they actually stuck to their guns is McIntyre.
Oh yeah. Especially hopefully if you watch NXT right now, they're doing him pretty good down there. But it's hard not to with how much success he's had over the last 2 years. Like, he's killed it on the indie scene.
Because I remember that one night that he actually worked as a babyface against Jinder of all people, and had a decent match and was really over as a good guy. Then the very next night he forms 3MB.
Yeah.
So that just irritated me. It was.
Ooh. Subaroff wants to change his pick for Kevin Owens' Sami McMahon match. So okay, you get Sami McMahon. Okay, so me and Malcolm pick Kevin. Jeremy and Subaroff takes Sami McMahon.
Because he realized I get everything right.
Yeah. If anything, I just hope this match is not too long. Because you still got the Bobby Roode and Dolph Ziggler's match. And then the Kevin Owens Sami McMahon.
Yeah. I think if I remember rightly, I think Jinder Mahal's the most successful out of 3MB now. So I don't think Heath Slater's ever been world champion for anything.
No. It's a bit debatable. In all honesty, no.
I mean, if you're talking WWE, yeah, it's by default. But
yeah,
I mean, if you're talking about worldwide, I think McIntyre's wiped the floor with both of them.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. McIntyre. I know McIntyre's in NXT at the moment. Is he the NXT champion as well,
Yes,
or is
he
that
is.
someone else?
Yeah. Yeah, he is. He defeated Bobby Roode.
I'm trying to remember all the titles he won. He was the Evolve champion. He was Dragon Gate U.S. champion. He was ICW World champion.
Yeah.
TNA champion.
He's been the TNA champ. I think he's been PWG.
Too. Yeah, he had that one too.
Yeah. In all likelihood, like he had a good chance at winning the WWN title at WrestleMania, but he signed with WWE at the last minute. Uh, I'm pretty sure he's been like the Progress. He's been a bunch of champions over in the UK.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a doubt. Jinder Mahal's only had the success in the last 6 months.
Yeah.
Jinder had this success pretty much since getting fired from WWE.
Yeah. I think if or when Drew McIntyre makes it back onto the main roster, I'd like to see a feud between him and Jinder actually.
In all honesty, it really comes down to like after this India experiment is done and over with, and it's been like a year, and there's been no growth or no financial gain, which I really don't think there will be. Do they keep Jinder as a top guy? I don't think so. Or even he might be like the Miz and be like a jobber, or like a very low level guy. It just on the Miz talks. That's why he's still as high as he is.
Subeth still thinks Kevin's going to get fired somehow.
I know. I don't see how that's going to happen.
No.
Yeah, Subrat thinks that Kevin Owens is going in like beat Shane McMahon and somehow ends up getting fired. With Kevin going insane, then gets fired. Okay.
He's
I've
not
started
already
thinking.
insane.
What do you think Sami Zayn's going to get involved in this match? The Hell in a Cell, I mean.
Oh God! In all honesty, Sami Zayn's another one of my favorite wrestlers, or was before going up on the main roster. I just hope he gets fired. As much as that sucks for him, but I know honestly, like he can go back to the indie scene and killing it. He like, in all honesty, like from like 2006 until he signed with WWE, he was like the most popular baby face and most over baby face on the indie scene. And hell, like never had a bad match. He was always involved in like the best match of the night on whatever card he was on. Unfortunately, like I'd say, stay with WWE, make as much money as you can, but it also like the longer you stay, the longer your career, your name gets tarnished.
Yeah.
Also, not a DQ. That's in front of the referee. That's also another thing I don't like. Like how DQs work is so hit and miss. Sometimes, like that would have been a
Yeah.
DQ. Sometimes it's not a DQ. Sometimes they could be right in the ring and attacking someone, and not a DQ because the guy's fighting them off. But then times it is a DQ. I would love to see the WWE rule book. It's also Jinder Mahal's too cartoony for my liking.
Well, it's not even for me. He's been a jobber for so long, and he
Yes.
did the same kind of match for so long, and now he's the WWE champion, and he's still doing jobber style prolonged headlock, hammerlock, wrist lock.
Oh
It
yeah.
just didn't change his style once he became the champion.
No, and it's in all honesty, I don't really blame him. He had 10 out of his 16 years in the business doing that style, so kind of become reliant on it.
Yeah.
It
I
definitely.
mean, it's one of those things. Like,
Sorry, go ahead.
it's one of those things. Like even
he changed his finisher when he became the WWE champion, but he didn't change anything else.
No, yeah,
Yeah.
and he changed it to like stereotypical Cobra Clutch.
Oh.
Oh god, like oh shit. Yeah, I guess no, there's no point of actually bringing that involved in here. I wonder if we're going to see the Great Khali come back now that they've been ejected.
Mm.
Oh, if this ends in a DQ,
Or count outs.
no, he's grabbing something, probably his belt. Okay, no, he actually didn't grab anything. Okay, good. Because if they were to do like 2 DQs in a row like that, I would have just really pissed me off.
Yeah.
Like, especially like the 2 title matches.
They're teasing it. They're not going to do it.
Yay.
After all that.
Yep. And also, I hate it when the announcers go, well, at the time of the finish, there was no outside interference. He didn't have any of his support, so he did it all by himself.
Yeah.
What with the other 12 minutes of the match? Like, it's just like, stop. I hate the heel announcers that are so bad at being heel announcers that they're so generic.
Yeah, I really hated it when Michael Cole was doing the whole heel announcing thing for the Biz.
Oh, God, yeah. No, Michael Cole is so terrible. Like, I know, I'm so, like, don't make Jinder Mahal your actual world champion. Make him like your U.S. champion or something like that, or bring back like some sort of like international champion, or just give him some sort of like fake champion, or just like you're basing your whole promotion, like your SmackDown promotion around him. That's just recipe for disaster.
I mean, I wouldn't have ever had as much of a problem with Mahal, getting a push if they just didn't make it so sudden. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
He was jobbing out for 5 years, won one match, became a #1 contender, and then became the champ.
Oh, I know. Like the week before, he gave Finn Balor a concussion because he didn't know how to do a clothesline.
Yeah. And I mean, the other one is like I prefer sort of Jinder as champion slightly more because at least he still appears weekly. Brock Lesnar as champion on the Raw side is like he disappears for about until like a few weeks before the match.
Yeah, but it also makes Brock Lesnar feel special though. And also, the WWE interviewers are garbage. Like, just for whoever that interviewer was that we saw for like 5 seconds, that was 5 seconds of like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm very monotone, and I'm a deer in headlights.
Oh, by the way, Kevin Owens is doing the 10-minute heel promo, which means he's losing now.
Oh yeah, of course.
You got time to change your pick.
Yeah. Damn. I'm not getting too much into it, but like, there's definitely a good amount of firing going on today.
And here comes Dolph Ziggler out as Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Oh, they tricked us. They swerved us. It's actually Bobby Roode.
In all honesty, I fully predict that Dolph Ziggler is going to come out as Bobby Roode too. And assume I just want to make my I want to see if my prediction comes true. As soon as that happens, I'll be stepping out for another smoke.
Yeah.
But he should have came out first because that would have perked everybody
Yeah,
up.
I think if they're going to do that, they would have had him come out first.
Yeah. But this is also WWE doing it too.
But they still got another common sense shit.
It's hard. It's hard to say that they're competent. They're not that competent. And honestly, if like in 2002 or 2004ish, if WWE had to start from scratch without their previous history, they'd be like just anyone else trying to be a big street mainstay, and like they'd fall flat so fast. Hey, they're living off their glory, in all honesty. And it's the fact that people have been watching them for so long, like since the '90s and whatnot. Just kind of like a way of life for a lot of people. But of course, right now, WWE for the most part down to like they're pretty much down to the hardcore fans. Like how like every year the ratings go down and down and down. Oh, I guess that gimmick lasted long. Okay, he's coming out dressed as someone. Really? You had to give. You already gave that away. So, oh. I kind of got the feeling that he's trying to come out as Diesel with the camera angle and all that.
Hmm.
Like that was like 3 months of entire buildup that led to this. Like he was gone for like 2 months, then a month of hyping it up, and then like a couple of weeks of stealing people's entrances, and it just came down to he's just plain Dolph Ziggler. Yeah, whatever, it's Dolph Ziggler. I don't care. Like unfortunately, Dolph Ziggler. I still think he's really gay for bumps, but it's just like also like he's energetic, but he's not a good wrestler. He's a lot of it is about spots and how hard he can hit his head. But I'll be back. Jesus, it's already almost 10:30.
Yeah.
So I got to ask you, Malcolm. You joined the Hateful Greats. Why?
It's just it was a case of just I was it was just I was speak like Henry and all that. So
Yeah. Then I saw Chris Clark call me out after he lost his match. It's making me reconsider who I want to take on next.
yeah, I think if you face Chris Clark, you're guaranteed to win. So
I mean, I'm torn because I feel like I do want to play Chris, but at the same time, I feel like I owe it to everybody to play Aaron Turner because that's where the ruined bracket gift came from.
yeah, yeah.
God, I really felt good about my match against David too, and then got freaking Rivals Preference at 1. I mean, who puts Rivals Preference at 1? That's the whole reason why I picked it, because I knew he wasn't going to put nothing there. And then gave me freaking classics. I'd have been better off being plastics. First marquee win on pay-per-view because NXT does not exist.
What now?
They just said, can Bobby Roode get his first win on pay-per-view? Like NXT does not exist.
I know he was the champion for like 9 months, so
Yeah,
NXT is part of the WWE universe, but then only when they want it to be.
yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think what they meant by that comment will be is like his first win on like an actual pay per view as part of the main roster.
yeah, no, I know.
Because
It's just like WWE.
I know.
It's at the moment, like everything changes with them at the moment. One thing can mean one thing, and then 5 minutes later, it could mean a completely different thing.
Yeah.
And have they even mentioned that he was the NXT champion at all?
Not that I have picked up.
In all honesty, if they have, I would not have been paying attention. Like I tune out a lot of the announcers.
Yeah.
Yes, the announcers are so god awful. Like in all honesty, so god awful.
Yeah. I mean, when they got JBL as announcer, I really didn't like him that much as an announcer.
If you pay attention to the Wrestling Observer Awards, like for the last like 7 years, WWE announcers have been high in the rankings for worst announcers. You just gotta throw in a Matt Striker and Vampiro. But you've always got like Michael Cole, JBL, like David Otunga.
Corey Graves, Brian Sexton.
Corey Graves was awesome in NXT, but of course, like you go to the main roster and you get Vince McMahon screaming in your ear.
Yeah.
Your talent goes in the garbage.
And Jerry Lawler's just disappeared from announcing.
Jerry Lawler's been bad for years now. He used to be decent, but especially during the Attitude Era when like he was too pervy. Like Nigel McGuinness, Mauro Ranallo, and JR is like the best announcers they've really had in a good while. And of course they hate JR.
Well, this match has already gone 5 minutes too long.
Yep. Yay. Like you need to do anything. Like Dolph Ziggler's kind of a lost cause. You need to get Dolph Ziggler's heat back. Really. Like F off. This is why no one can get over. No one's allowed to get over. No one's allowed to be successful.
I don't know if there is anything they can do for Dolph Ziggler to get him back up.
Yeah, it's Dolph Ziggler. Like you don't. Dolph Ziggler is pretty much a high level jobber.
Yeah. So I think he's back to the point on where he was when he was with the Spirit Squad.
You guys have just now realized that I'm on the live stream.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, boys.
Yeah. Yeah, Caleb. This is some riveting content. 3 guys sitting around not saying anything. Not much to say there in that crap fest of the last 2 matches.
Yeah.
He's Sebaroth happy that Jinder won.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, okay.
You know, I shouldn't have bet with my heart on that match.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Well, we all win. We all win for Bobby Roode there anyway, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Sebaroth still. I think. Yeah. No. Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
2 weeks before another pay-per-view.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay.
It's is it Survivor Series next or is it something else?
I think TLC. I know that's usually in December, but I'm pretty sure they moved it up.
Well, it's 20 minutes to the top of the hour. How long is this main event going to go?
It's probably going to go like at least 10 minutes after the hour.
So this is going to be about a 4-minute promo. It's going to take about 4 minutes for them to come out.
Yeah, right now for the bets, right now it looks like Jeremy's at 5, Malcolm, you're at 5, me and Shibra are at 4.
Let's just compromise and say I won.
Well, you never know. If Kevin Owens wins, well, Malcolm wins
Little fight.
because you'll be at 6. Jeremy, since you but if Kevin Owens wins, Sabaroth comes in last, and then it'll be Malcolm, me and you tied for second, with 5.
How anticlimactic.
Oh my god, that was such heated. Oh my god, it was so terrible that you survived that, a helicopter crash. Oh my god, okay, that set him off. That's just such a lame way to be set off. How do you not just chuckle at that? Go, really? It's terrible for my kids that I survived that helicopter crash. I seriously, if someone did that to me, I'd laugh. I'm like, that's pathetic. That's so lame.
Enter Vince McMahon.
Yep. And the legal styles of WWE is so fucking funny. Oh, you were going to sue us? No, you're not. You're going to have a match. There's not going to be any court case. it's gonna be settled with a wrestling match.
We're gonna compete in Hell in a Cell, and can you guess what kind of match it's gonna be in?
I remember watching this and seeing Stephanie out here being like her stupid little, and then like a half hour later, she's all jovial and like all happy with the Mae Young tournament in the ring. There, like, oh, that stuff with my daddy never happened. Like, no, this is a completely different thing. Like, it's so hard to get invested in WWE stuff. Because, like I said, 1 minute they could be one way, and then okay, it's something different now, so we gotta be different characters. So you're not allowed to get invested.
Yeah, I mean, just like in tag team matches, like how straight after the match, if one team loses, like they just decide, oh, I'm going to turn on you right now.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, it's also just like WWE should be wrestling itself. Okay, sorry. Sports entertainment itself needs to be based in some sort of realism.
Yeah.
But it's just like, oh, we're characters. We're not really this way. We're not. You're supposed to be able to get invested and actually kind of like feel what they're feeling and all that. And like, okay, you're pissed off. Oh, I'm pissed off. I want to see you whoop that guy. And then it's just like, okay, no. 30 minutes later, no, don't worry. That was just us being a character. See, we're really happy for this women's final tournament here. Oh, and it's just like, oh my god, it's so hard to stay invested and suspend disbelief.
Well, I was wrong. I said that was going to be a 4-minute promo. That was a 6-minute promo. Now we take 2 minutes to lower the cell down. 4 minutes for everybody to come out. 2 minutes for the introductions. It might be the top of the hour by the time this match starts.
It's also, Jesus, you're not taking this match seriously at all, are you, Shane McMahon? You're doing your dance. Just like, is this here supposed to be some sort of serious match, or? Of course, his kids are there to see him fall something high again. Jesus Christ. On a personal note, it's sad that no one's learned from Mick Foley from Beyond the Mat, where The Rock was destroying him with chair socks, and his kids were freaking out in the front row. If any of you guys seen Beyond the Mat,
yeah, I've seen it.
It's just like,
I got it somewhere back there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, I love Beyond the Mat. It's a really good documentary. That's also another thing I don't like. You're not allowed to sell seriousness in WWE, or like you're not allowed to sell injuries. Like you know, honestly, no, because I know Vince McMahon has this feeling. Well, these guys paid to see you guys at your best. You're not allowed. whatever happened before, you're not allowed to sell it. You're at 100% on a new day. Like I remember back when I think it was Kalisto was having a feud with Rusev, and Rusev destroyed his back and bent his back in half and all that shit. And 3 days later at the pay-per-view, Kalisto's doing his whole entrance where he's flipping, flying, and he was 100%. And just and then finding out that I know WWE has this policy that a new day is a new day. You're not supposed to sell. You're not supposed to be injured. You're supposed to be at 100% for the fans. Dean Ambrose is a case too about Dean Ambrose is he was on death's door and 3 days later he's 100%. So I remember when
because he's too stupid to know he's in pain.
Oh yeah. Well, no, it's also Bray Wyatt destroyed his trachea and destroyed his larynx and all that stuff that would 7% of people survive from. And less make if they make it to the hospital in time, 7% success rate of surviving it, and he's back.
All these fake ass punches.
Oh, I know. Oh my fuck! And those are Shane McMahon's always got terrible punches. If you remember, his feud with Randy Orton at that No Way Out pay-per-view, where Randy Orton was the hottest that he's ever been, and he had a match with Shane McMahon. It's that was right after punting Vince McMahon in the head.
Yeah.
And then the Shane McMahon feud, where Shane McMahon was destroying Orton. It's just oh, okay. And then that WrestleMania match with Triple H, WrestleMania 25 in Arizona, probably one of the deadest main events to a WrestleMania ever.
Mm-hmm. What would you say was Shane's best feud?
Kurt Angle.
Think so?
2001 Kurt Angle, I think that's really up there. I think that's off the top of my head. I'd have might have to. In all honesty, in '99, his feuds with X-Pac and Test, they led. Considering what they were, they led to pretty decent matches. The WrestleMania match and then the SummerSlam match with Test. But I might have to go with Kurt Angle.
I'm probably the minority. I really liked his feud with Kane in 04.
Oh, that was 03, by the way. Yeah, that was completely 03. Right after Kane unmasked.
Was that 03?
Did you see his kids just laughing and not taking this match seriously at all?
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, that was 03.
Yep.
JTH is a dummy.
Trust me, that was the infamous. I'm going to I'm going to charge your balls with a car battery. Oh my god! And the whole stuff with Linda and Eric Bischoff. Dear God.
Come on, that was the most hilarious thing you've ever seen.
Well, in all honesty, trying to take Linda McMahon seriously is the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. And hell, in all honesty, right now too, Sam McMahon's on the bad side of the McMahons right now because of his mommy. and all the other Republicans with the medical marijuana. It became public that Shane McMahon invested in a startup company. Republicans don't like medical marijuana.
Another thing that annoys me with the announcers is when they go to get a weapon, it's like they really force to say it's like it's all legal to hell of themselves. Like,
oh yeah, let's also not forget that this is a false count anywhere match. Which I always thought all Hell in a Cell matches were a false count anywhere. Especially back when Triple H pinned Jericho.
Just to remind everybody, this match is no disqualification.
Yeah. Oh my! Trust me, there was a disqualification. Like the first tag team match was a disqualification. Like this, you were allowed to get disqualified in that match. They used candlesticks, chairs, a chain.
Oh, that's right. The Mankind versus Kane match on Raw was a DQ also.
What? Huh? Are you talking about
Vince Russo? Hell in a Cell match ends in a DQ.
In '98 on Raw? That was a tag team match. Mankind and Austin.
I think Mankind and Kane had their own Hell in a Cell. Wasn't it right before King of the Ring?
No, I'm pretty sure in like August of '98 was there was a tag team, Austin and Mankind versus Kane and Undertaker. Pretty sure.
Yeah, I think they had one right before the King of the Ring pay-per-view. I was pretty sure that wait a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, give me a quick second.
Getting that wrong.
Hell in a Cell matches in WWE. Of course, I didn't.
No, it wasn't the week before King. It might have been the week before SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Mankind and Kane had a Hell in a Cell match for Raw.
Oh, so I know Austin and Undertaker were involved. I thought it was a tag team match. My bad.
Yeah, I think they had one of those too. So I'm trying to remember them. I remember Austin was underneath the ring during the Hell in a Cell, interfered in it, and they called for the bell for a DQ. Then Undertaker came out, then he was trying to get into the cell, so he climbed up, and then they started raising the cell up when he was still on it.
Yes, yeah. Also, if you want, you can kind of say that also the Kane Austin First Blood match was also kind of the Hell in a Cell. They lowered the cell, and then they raised it back up.
Yeah, they had to.
No, actually, I think the match finished with the cell down. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
It did.
Yeah. Shane is so blown up. No, he's not on his second wind. Good God. Shane McMahon's punches either look so fake or they are very real. And he potatoes the hell out of you. And that's why a lot of people don't like being having matches with Shane McMahon. He'll punch the living crap out of you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Are you good?
So a bit off topic. Don't even know if I need to ask who you got winning the Schmodown Tuesday.
Who's it involving?
I think it's Cushing and Andraco.
Of course, I'm going with the Lions Den and Draco.
That's what I figured.
Like, don't get me wrong. Rachel's good, but I think she can be a little overrated. She's really good in inner geekdom, but to a point.
Yeah. I mean, I think I've got Cushing on my bracket, but I mean, my bracket's already destroyed from the last week's matches. So.
Yeah. Go JTE. I don't care what anyone says, though.
I'm gonna be wearing it during the match. What do you think?
I don't care what anyone says. Like JTE proved that he is good at trivia with that match on.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
I mean, especially this year, because I don't think he's actually lost a singles match this year, has he?
Yeah, he Clark.
No, he lost to Clark.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's got me.
don't know
I'm
who
beginning
I
to
want
wonder if
to do.
JT won because you know, when Jeff talked about how he was going back to Boston, care for his mom, I don't think he would have did that unless he was already out of the tournament. So I don't think he would keep going back and forth across the country. So it's making me think he probably lost.
Yeah. But it's saying that
You know,
he's
I don't know
on
how
sort of been.
I don't know how far advanced he got if he recorded them.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think the last one might have been recorded when Christian, his wife was having the baby because it was Ken McCougar and Alice. So.
I don't know if you guys remember the very famous Chris Jericho Triple H Hell in a Cell match.
Yeah, I do.
Yep. Judgment.
Yeah, I think.
Judgment Day 2002. Triple H hits the pedigree on top
Yep.
of the cell and pins Jericho, proving that falls do count anywhere.
Yeah, and Hell in a Cell match, you had to win the match in the ring.
Yeah. They haven't even attempted to go outside yet, so and it's already 11:03 my time, so it's 3 past the hour. Just like no, this this
Trying to find.
This year could go 1/4 past the hour. Just like you know that they're going to the top of the cell some way, and they're still.
Yeah.
Okay, so okay.
Yeah.
Probably going
Do
cannonball.
you think after this match?
Sorry, go ahead.
Do you think after this match, Kevin will stop feuding for Shane McMahon, or is it continuing?
It's hard to say.
Yeah.
Like if it ends in some crazy bump, you think so, but like that match with the Undertaker, like when he got like choke slammed off the top of the cell, and he was back the next night. Like I guess selling it a little bit, but like
he had a little band-aid on top of his head.
Yeah, it's just like. Granted, that match I absolutely sucked, but still.
So do you think we've seen the last of Undertaker in the WWE?
I kind of hope so for his own good. Like he comes back for one match a year, and he gets so beat up.
Yeah.
So for his health,
I mean, I think based on the finish of the match against Reigns, I think he might be done. But I dare say that if he's inducted into the Hall of Fame next year, then that's a confirmation that he is done.
yeah, oh yeah. Like he appears in non-Undertaker form, he's done because he eats, sleeps, and breathes that gimmick, and believes in the kayfabe of that character.
Yeah.
So like once you
He
see,
leaves room for Dolph Ziggler as the Undertaker.
yeah, basically once you see Mark Calloway, in the flesh as non-Undertaker, it's pretty much done and over with.
Yeah.
What the hell is Sabaroff saying? Bobby Roode is set up to be the next WWE champion. I know he didn't watch that match, but how the hell do you figure that?
Yeah.
Dolph Ziggler got his
I mean-
heat back.
Yeah, I don't think beating Dolph Ziggler is a guaranteed WWE Championship match.
Nope. Are you doing the shooting star again? Or no, coast to coast?
Whenever he does it, I don't know who it actually hurts more, him or his opponent.
It's actually him. Because there's a garbage can to lessen the fall.
Yeah.
Sorry, lessen the fall, but close the impact. And you've got like a foot, like a foot and a half of give in the trash can. Look how much the trash can gets dented. Not that much. Like when RVD did it with a steel chair, that was more impact. Caleb, it seems like you're watching this. I'm sorry, but the dead man will not reign forever. I think his reign's come to an end. His watch is over.
And I actually agree with your last comment. We probably got dislikes because they expect us to be showing the show for free.
I know, but right now, Sim McMahon wants to get out of the cell, and it makes no sense for him to actually start climbing to the top.
Yeah.
If Kevin Owens had any sort of brains to his character, he'd just be like, bye-bye, I'm walking to the back now. Yeah. This is stupid.
I just love in Hell in the Cell match. It just happens to be wire cutters.
Yeah. Like in all honesty, though, and he's having a hard time breaking that open. I know, but it just comes down to like, okay, if anything, have the cage give way, and maybe have Kevin Owens start climbing to the top, and then Shane McMahon chase him. But if you're going to have Shane McMahon just out of thin air, just for the sake of it, climbing to the top, that makes no sense.
Now, if he's going to go back into the ring, what's the point of opening the doors? What?
I don't know. It's just, they don't put any thought into it. It's just like, oh, everyone expects us to go to the top anyway, so we're just willy nilly going to do it. Like, at least in the old wrestling games.
I just conveniently stagger out the cell now.
Yep. At least in the old video games, you could destroy a top portion of the cell, and then you could do like a drop or something through it.
Yeah, they've stopped it in the recent games. I can't remember which game they actually stopped being able to do that. And
Oh yeah, I know. Like nowadays, still like how like in the games they promote like either like you're choke slamming someone off it or you're power bombing someone off it. Like Jesus Christ.
yeah,
I wouldn't.
I mean, you can still climb to the top.
Yeah.
You can still climb to the top, but you can't do anything.
Yeah. No, I know. It's just like Jesus Christ. No matter what, I would never take. I've taken risks, but I'd never agree to get power bombed off the top of a Hell in a Cell. I don't care if you tell me like there's the biggest crash pad there. I'm just like, okay, what if something goes wrong? Okay. Oh my god. It's 12 past the hour.
Conveniently heading towards the tables.
Yep. Oh my god, there's probably still at least like 6-7 minutes left of this match. Good god. I'm so glad that I don't work today. Thank God for Thanksgiving.
I would like to have an October Thanksgiving.
Well, you guys have your Columbus Day. I think that's your October holiday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least you guys like.
That reminds me of that Weakest Link episode where all the WWE superstars were on there.
Oh yeah.
And that was one where Booker T was on there, and they asked her what October federal holiday.
Yes.
It's like celebrates, and Booker says Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Okay.
Booker T, you're not showing off your muscles. Certainly not showing off your brain power.
Oh yeah, I know. I remember. Like, that was back at the time where like, oh, wrestlers were on it. I'd watch it. I'd go out of my way to try to watch it, record it, and all that shit. And it's just like, oh my.
I recorded it too.
Oh yeah, no. Like when they were on, when the WWE guys were on Fear Factor, like Tess, Jacqueline, Matt Hardy, Lita, Jeff.
Yeah.
Like this is like Shane McMahon's just like wiping the sweat from his head. Like this here's okay. There you go. You can. Oh, you show it for 5 seconds. You don't see how high it is. Like, and you know Shane McMahon's gonna move. If he climbs down, that's awesome. If he jumps, that's stupid. Kevin Owens is not known for this. That's okay.
Yeah, it definitely looks like he started to have second thoughts that
Oh,
while being up there. Uh-oh.
Here he goes.
Either way, someone is now going
Where
on.
the hell is Shane McMahon going? I think he's going to the top of the show.
I'm a WWE announcer. I have an IQ of 4.
I can't believe what I'm saying right now.
Oh my god, I know these announcers are garbage.
Shane McMahon's going on top of the cell. I've never seen this before.
Except for the last time he was in a cell match. Oh. You know, from history, bad things happen. These announcers are so garbage. Why don't they just reinforce it like they do for a Big Show Braun Strowman or Big Show Brock Lesnar match? Oh my god, this match is going on
For the
forever.
record, that might be the first Russian leg sweep we've ever seen in a Hell in a Cell match.
No, I'm pretty sure Undertaker's probably done it before. Because that's one of the moves he's famous for. It's a falls count anywhere match, ref. Climb up there. The referee's not doing his job. Fire the ref. Fire ref. Fire ref.
Oh no, he's got to be like the ref from WrestleMania 17. He's 1, 2, ring the bell. He's got to do it from 20 feet down.
Yeah. In all honesty, I thought you were going to mention. I do think it was actually Earl Hebner, the referee for Undertaker Triple H, that took an elbow drop to the back and was out for like 20 minutes, while Undertaker and Triple H fought all over the arena. Like,
Oh yeah, that's the one thing. That's the one thing about the referee. They put on the referee shirt. They suddenly gain the powers of the referee, like Destination X07 when Jeff Jarrett was the special guest referee for Kurt Angle and Sting. This professional wrestler who has taken finishers and kicked out at 2 took a clothesline from Kurt Angle and was down for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
It's like once you put on that referee shirt, you just gain the powers of weakness.
Oh yeah. I know.
Oh, come on now. The cell gave a little. That was like getting squashed on a safe foam mattress.
Oh yeah. But dear God, this has been going on for a long time. Oh,
It's
package
been
pile driver. Oh.
63 years.
Come on, I want to see the package pile driver. In all honesty, if someone hasn't fallen through yet, you're losing the hype. Because people have been like Kevin
Yeah.
Owens, as big as he is, has taken several bumps on there, and if it hasn't given way yet, you're killing the suspense. I wonder if they're leading to a power bomb. Going to run to him and power bomb him. Yep. I love it when they screw something up, but like they know, oh crap, we gotta go to it or we're gonna get in trouble. God, 20. Oh my God, 21 after. Oh my God, this match really could have been over like 10, 12 minutes ago.
I think I've had 3 birthdays by the time this match started.
I know. And now it looks like Kevin Owens is trying to strip him. Oh, what a duck. Oh. Oh my God. I don't know if those were supposed to be clotheslines or punches.
I don't know if even Shane knew what they were.
Okay, now this is just becoming comical. Really? Shane McMahon's going to hold him. Really? Oh, like all the build up, all that for nothing.
Yeah.
Shane McMahon's probably just going to fall backwards, or Kevin Owens will fall backwards.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. But in all honesty, like, look how tall that damn cell is.
yeah.
Oh no! In all honesty, like, I just want this match to be over.
Yeah. It's been somewhat decent. But, I mean, nothing compared to the first match, though.
Okay, not even that. And way to go, Corey Graves. He just sent Kevin Owens crashing 10 feet.
Yeah.
And relatively to what, like, and everything that people have, your fans have, or your universe has seen, 10 feet is nothing. Hell, we saw Charlotte do
That's
it.
shorter than the length. That's shorter than the length from the top turnbuckle to the apron.
Yeah. No, I know. Like, we saw Charlotte do a moonsault off the top apron, off the top rope. to the
Oh,
ground.
but he landed on a table. It's different.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You gotta remember, especially if a submission move's done on the table, that's like 100 times worse.
Oh yeah.
I remember like when Paige did her submission finish on the ropes or on the table, and the announcers were like freaking out, like, "Oh my god, she's doing like because like her submission move was basically she held her opponent's body completely all the air, but because she was standing on the table, that is like deadly. Just like it's no different than any if you do it anywhere else, but because it's on the announce table, it's deadly. Like not a single part of her opponent's body's touching the table. It's no different at all, and you're acting like it's deadly.
Oh, we got to do another table spot. My God.
And I've pretty much given up just trying to keep updated with the Small Sprills chat. And there, it's like I'm like 80 messages behind now. And then like the last hour. There's no point in getting caught up with that. But I'm caught up with the wrestling trivia chat. So, Caleb, I want to thank you for watching us. I hope you're being entertained. Oh, back up there. Okay. Okay. Is Kevin Owens going to move or is he going to hit this? Call it. He's going.
He'll hit it.
Who was that guy? Who's that guy right there? That's got to be part of the storyline.
No, he missed.
Okay, it is. Sami Zayn. Ah. Wait. No. They turned Sami Zayn heel. What? I guess he sucked in WWE, but like, oh my god! Like 2 years ago, I could never imagine turning Sami Zayn El Generico heel. It's like turning Ricky Steamboat heel. Yeah, I know. Carrying him over so he can pin him. Jesus, that fat guy went down. It's false count anywhere. What are you doing? Like, oh my god, the announcers and the ref, like, oh my, it's just like, what? This is a false count anywhere match? I had no idea. Oh my god. What did Sami Zayn do? If anything else, he's helped.
Looks like we might have a new tag team.
Oh my god, I swear the announcers have the IQ of a 4-year-old. Actually, no. My minion is a lot smarter than the announcers. I'm sorry, but the announcers are so goddamn garbage. Caleb said he's had fun. Good job, Caleb.
I'm glad somebody had fun.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. It's 11:30. That match went over a half hour.
I could have been watching some foosball.
I don't watch foosball, but I could watch reruns of Rick and Morty or something.
I could have watched Lego Batman for the 25th time.
Yeah.
That was funny getting asked that on a Worldwide Movie Trivia. That first question.
Yeah.
Barbara Gordon and the freaking DVD's right behind me.
I was like, before you said that, I was like, okay, say Rosario Dawson, Rosario Dawson, Rosario Dawson.
Yeah, I don't get what happened during the match. I ended up having a connection lag during the match. I don't know why.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you've been informed about our new Full Metal trivia, and you want me to add you. It's
I think Alex already did.
Okay. I didn't know if you were part of that big chat that we had going last weekend. Oh my god, like that, a whole half hour just for that finish. They first climbed up, they climbed back down. Sami Man climbed back up, just like.
Oh, hey, that reminds me. Even when I lose, I win. Sami Zayn was involved in the main event. I win.
Unfortunately, Malcolm's the winner. The grand total of 6.
I win.
I'm sorry. There he goes, Malcolm. Yumi tied for 5. Subarov is tied for last with himself at 4. But let's see if you can get Kevin Owens freaking out and getting fired.
I don't think
now we gotta have 15 minutes of recap.
I know. We just saw this. It's just like, oh my god! Like, okay, be okay.
We gotta do 5 minutes of recap, and then we gotta see Shane McMahon get up without a stretcher and walk away.
I don't think you're seeing that because he's on a stretcher right now.
Oh no, he's gonna get up. He's got to get off. he's got to walk away.
I mean, I'd say the biggest surprise is probably Sami Zayn becoming heel, though.
Well, yeah, I know. Like in all honesty, if he hasn't been sucking so much and been a complete joke in WWE, I would never have seen that coming and never would expect that to happen. Just because he's an awesome and epic babyface.
Yeah.
Like El Generico. Like if you've ever seen anything with El Generico, and like you'd instantly go like, how can someone turn this guy heel? Well, I want to thank everyone for watching this watch along. Caleb, thank you. That has been WWE Hell in a Cell 2017 with myself, Malcolm, JTH, Jeremy Haston. Take care, everyone.